the grand entrance. Ahmet, he's finally here. I came early for you.
Thank you.
I am so honored to be here. This is SOLEIL MOON FRYE here with one of my best friends, and we're going to talk about skinny dipping at 16 years old.
Oh my goodness.
How's an intro? Do you guys like it? Is that a good intro?
ROCKTAILS with SOLEIL MOON FRYE.
ROCKTAILS and skinny dipping.
You're in the fry zone.
I'm here to make Ahmet blush, obviously.
Well, I mean, you have so much dirt on me,
I know,
so I can't wait.
So good.
And you
so
also
good.
you knew my wife before.
I did, yes.
Separately before we were married, right?
Completely. Yeah.
So
amazing.
we have to get into that.
I keep banging into this mic. Okay, excuse me. I'm very excited. See, you guys, I've had one sip of the tequila, and look what happens.
Okay, well, I didn't drink. I can't hear anything. I didn't drink when we first met.
Well, I don't remember you ever drinking as a teenager. So, I mean, not that I was drinking all the time as a teenager.
No, but I mean, yeah, you weren't doing that, but like,
You didn't drink as a
very
20-something.
yeah,
you didn't drink as a 30-something.
No,
That's right.
He's making up for lost time now.
I'm doing everything that I can.
You look great, though, by the way. Like, can we talk?
you.
I mean, you're shredded. It's like
Not,
unbelievable.
I am not shredded.
You look like you're
doing
about to do Captain America.
Thank you.
Captain Ahmet.
Thank you.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean,
Yes,
look
I
at-
agree. I think this should be.
You belong in the Marvel verse.
Yeah, I mean, what should I be if I was going to be in?
Oh, what would you be if you were a villain
I'd like
or a
to be a new-
superhero?
Yeah,
I mean, they
what-
both
what
have the
new
same
character?
backstory usually, right? So,
Not always.
I mean, sometimes, a
pretty
lot of
weird.
times, broken home.
Chemical
you know.
situation, mutation.
If you were a villain or superhero,
Yeah.
You know what you'd be? You'd be the Jackoon.
Oh yeah, the Jackoon. You'd find me in a garbage can, right? And my magic power is that I'm a part animal with my little Jackoon hands.
I love it.
And my demon seed has supernatural abilities, healing, maybe demolition. I don't know.
Well, yeah, the Jackoon knows how to wipe out entire populations with his demon seed.
Yeah, but also even though I live in a
demon
dirty,
seed is such a word.
like baby batter, is another way of saying it.
Man mustard.
Yeah, but here's the thing about the Jackoon. The Jackoon, even though it lives in a dirty alley, okay, it's
Yeah.
one of the cleanest animals. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Because I'm a germ freak, and so
Are
for
you?
oh yeah,
Really? Since
Yeah.
when? Always?
since the time my parents hired, it was RJ's Ribs in the Valley, and they told me that a truant officer was. They didn't tell me if the truant officer was coming, but a truant officer showed up. My dad did I tell this story on the show or no?
Oh yeah. But it's okay. But we have a
you don't
new
know the
friend.
story?
No.
It's like one of my early birthday parties, and I like to go out and have a meal with a few friends and with my family. I look forward to that every year, and so I think it's an early dinner. Mm-hmm. Great that my dad was going. He gave me my first Hi8 video camera, and he starts filming. And this police officer shows up and says, "I've missed too much school," and I get handcuffed and to the chair, right? And I'm freaking out because my parents aren't doing anything to stop the situation. And they're
Right.
like, "Well, you did miss a lot of school," which is true, and I don't know what to do now. And then the ghetto blaster comes out. And they start playing the Spy Hunter theme. And so the cop turns out to be a stripper and takes all of her clothes off. And the moment I became a germ freak is when her boobs started coming towards me. And that was like all in slow motion as far as I was concerned. And all I could think about is germs, like who's touched
You weren't
these
thinking
boobs?
how beautiful her boobs were? You were
No.
just thinking about the germs?
Hey guys,
No. Yeah.
we have an icon here, and she could use a proper introduction.
Oh,
We didn't
thank you.
intro the show at all.
Sorry, I was upstairs. I was finishing. Did you get the thing I sent you?
I
texted to the group
I
chat
think
when you
this is
left.
fascinating that you... Well, there's a lot to unwrap there.
Well,
And-
let me do a proper introduction. Hi guys, welcome to ROCKTAILS, live at 5 What time is it? The computer's dead. Live at 5:09. Joining us is a longtime friend. I feel like a sister from another mister.
Well, people always thought we were related because my name being SOLEIL MOON FRYE and your incredible family with such unique names, they officially thought I was part of the Zappas, and I was honored to be an honorary ambassador. I don't know, what would you call it? Like an extended family. We spend enough holidays together.
That's true.
Is there an Alfie Soda Pop Club connection
There's
here?
so many.
I mean, there's so many connections.
Well,
It's just, I mean,
by the way,
really.
that we need to talk
That's
about.
a whole other episode.
Yeah.
That's like the very special episode.
The Alfie Soda Pop Club special?
So people, just for context, in Los Angeles, this was a SOLEIL MOON FRYE, welcome to ROCKTAILS.
Thank
You're an
you.
icon. Thank you for coming. It really is fun because this is gonna be one of those. People buckle up because this is going to be a lot of growing up Moon Frye, growing up Zappa, and all of those things.
We have known each other literally since we were. Well, I'm not much taller, but since we were.
But Frye is the last name, not Moon Frye.
Yeah, and you want to know something incredible?
Yeah.
So my middle name is Moon, last name Frye. And I went on this incredible journey some years ago up to where your family
ayahuasca journey.
That as well. This one was as I was going through this transformation in life. It was Valentine's Day, and I thought I had heard how incredible these painted rocks were up in Laurel Canyon.
Okay.
Which of course belonged to
my dad back in the
his
day.
dad.
Yeah.
So I go on this Valentine's Day as I'm soul searching and looking within, and I go up to the painted rocks. And did I tell you this story?
No.
One of the rocks says.
Did you meet a Jackoon up there?
Well, are you ready for this? It's mind bending.
Okay.
It says Moonfire. It's spelled though Fyre. So it's actually my spelling of my name, and that then gave me the nickname Moonfire. And so there's this very deep connection in that way as well.
I loved it when we met.
Wild?
Yeah.
I mean, synchronicities, right?
Because
just some things are beyond.
Because I loved
this
your
world.
brother when I'm, the teenage you and the teenage your brother, but he's 7 years older. 6 years older. Yeah. So my brother's 5 years older. Moon is 7 years older. So I got, I felt like we were kind of on the same page as it relates to like what's going on in our family verse.
Yeah,
right?
and we had incredibly unorthodox homes. I mean, our families are amazing. And I remember I would go to Ahmet's house, and literally I remember Diva like skating around, roller skating around the house, and we would just have in a bathing suit
and a rabbit fur coat.
Yeah, and there was always a pool somewhere, and at some point somehow we were always jumping in naked, not in a weird way though. It just was like a very
it
wasn't that weird. I mean,
I think it was like teenage like shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah,
but freezing,
just fun and cold, and
it was like the Fast Times version of the pool party, except it was Zappa style.
Zappa Moonfire style.
Exactly.
Yes. It was the Moonfire Zappa Fast Times pool sequence at night.
But we would have.
Do you know how amazing that is? I mean, that's great.
I think it's pretty cool.
Do you hear music in your headphones? Am I not supposed to be wearing headphones?
He can't hear it.
Oh, am I?
No,
Do I not wear
it's playing.
headphones?
No, he's just playing music.
Should I be wearing headphones?
Yeah, you should. I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
You just look cooler with those on.
But am I supposed to be wearing?
Who would come over? Because we handle so many friends in common, and I never met Shayna when you were hanging out with Shayna, which is
Shayna
bonkers.
I met years later, and we became great friends, and we had so much fun. And our teen experience was more like Varsity Blues. Like we would go to football games, and down. She lived in this incredible neighborhood, and her brother Patrick was so amazing, and so
TV's Patrick Muldoon.
Yeah. Patrick Muldoon,
TV's Patrick Muldoon, bro.
And I found these amazing videos when I was making Kid 90 where her brother and I would do these like impersonations from like Godfather and Scarface, and so that was a whole other life. So I was friends with your exquisite, beautiful wife, like separate. We had our own little thing.
I do think
but we would
should
go and hang out at like college football games and stuff.
So I think it bears
fight on, man.
It was like one side was Fast Times and one side was like Varsity Blues.
Yeah,
there you go.
But I think for our audience who might not be familiar, they probably know you as a actress. But I've had the privilege and I've I'm really impressed with your storytelling. And it started, you as a director, you were writing screenplays and wanted to get behind the camera early on, and you've been making these documentaries, and that's really hard to do. I've been involved in a few myself, and I'm not trying to make it about myself because I just know behind the scenes how hard it is to put these narratives together.
Thank you.
And you've made a few that obviously are near and dear to me because I feel like I lived part of this experience with you. And so the Kid 90 documentary, before it ever came out, we ran into each other a few times, and you're like, oh, I'm working on this thing. And, I know it went through many transformations. Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it started as a documentary I was trying to make about everyone but myself. And then it became a really personal journey through the process.
And if you haven't seen it, you can kind of find it on all the streamers.
It's on Hulu.
Right? It's on Hulu. Okay. Yeah. So go to Hulu, check this out. It's worth it. But
it's excellent.
And
it's excellent.
And you shot home camera footage. There's so much that has to be on the cutting room floor.
It's insane.
So are you ever going to take little tiny vignettes and just put out moments?
Yes,
because you should.
It's so crazy. So as a teenager, as you know, I carried this video camera everywhere I went, and then I locked away the footage for my entire life. And we had gone through so many different roller coasters.
But you saved people. You saved your phone-made answering machine
before
messages.
iPhones, my voicemails and my diaries. Someday I would really love to do some kind of exhibit or something where you could go and you could just put on headphones and watch the footage of Justin Pierce and Harold Hunter living in New York City and skateboarding at that time, or put on the headphones and go to this concert, underground, concert. I mean, there was so much footage and so many people that we love so much that, are so just magnanimous and colorful. And the hardest thing for me was literally at times, some people are just, they shine so bright on the camera that you just wanted to live in their story. And so I could get lost in each person's journey the entire time. It was just amazing.
So are you more Soleil director mode now, or equal parts still actress, or what is it? Because I think we're going to do a project together.
Oh, for sure.
I think you are an incredible director, and there's so many things so many opportunities. I think of mutual interest that we can dive into. So my wish for the future is that we actually do get to collaborate and do something together.
We are definitely collaborating together, and it would be an honor. And
this gentleman in the rush shirt has a.
Where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that I took off the headphones? I could hear music, and I got distracted, and I wanted to listen.
I don't know what he's playing.
I work at Tailwaggers around the corner, and I'm just a huge fan. I want to ask a question. Just taking a quick smoke break, and I thought I'd come in and hang out for a while.
So do you have a question for Soleil?
Well, yeah. My dear friend Kathy Appelfeld-Olsen runs a webinar series in Hollywood called Hollywood in Mind, which is about mental health advocacy. And we got to see clips, and then the Nick and Aaron Carter family documentary that you did.
Oh, thank you.
That is so crazy intense. And also, you spoke that day about the importance of your advocacy and your friendship now with Angel Carter.
Yeah.
That documentary is world class and so intense, because I also know that you had a connection to it because being a child star, you understand the crazy pitfalls and the dangers of having white hot celebrity when you're super young. And that project is a real, if people haven't seen that, that's on Hulu as well.
That's on Paramount Plus now.
Oh, it's on Paramount Plus. I am sorry.
No, thank you. And that means so much to me. I love Angel and her journey. I mean, just the courage that she has had has been so incredible. And now to have the incredible opportunity to work with Kids Mental Health Foundation has been life-changing. I mean,
but the
truly.
Parenting. I mean, I think we all have had, let's say, unusual parents. And in that family, when I watch that, I can't help but again, think about you as the director, think about your, upbringing. And I think about, Moon's experience is different than my experience. And then you stack it up to the Carters and you're like, whoa.
We were so fortunate to have so much love in our families, and it's incredible when you speak to Angel, truly how she has taken her pain and transformed it into light, and the journey that she and Nick went on, and really them being able to be so vulnerable. And I felt such a moral responsibility to create a safe space for them to be able to share. And it was life-changing. It was life-changing for me. It was life-changing, I think, for everyone involved. And, it's so beautiful because, she says in the documentary at one point, she talks about when her father, before he passed, that he called and he apologized. And that's like all she needed, and it just, we all do our best, right?
Yeah.
And I think the amount of pressure and all of those things that family was going through, they just didn't have the tools, So for me, I'm like universe. I mean, on a daily basis, one of the closest people in my life said, you just like ask the universe to be an instrument. So I feel like, when you asked earlier about directing, for me, one of the reasons documentaries are such an important part of my life is because I get to be a vessel for something so much bigger than myself, and to be able to be a safe space or a container that people can feel safe without judgment to share their stories. Yeah. It's really important to me.
Have you ever wondered why so many artists come from unbelievably dysfunctional families?
Well, I think, for me, my mom always taught me, and then I always told my kids, you take your pain and you turn it into art, and I would say the last years, the most recent years, I have really been walking through the fire, and I oftentimes now I'm like, okay, universe, like, thank you for the journey, and thank you for giving me a place to put so much of this pain, it's been really character building. And now I'm like, okay, I have a lot to draw from. Thank you so much. But I don't know that I would have been the artist or created the art that I have, or had the empathy I had I not been through those experiences. The experience with Angel, I think one of the reasons that I could connect so much to it is because one of the people that I loved so much in my life, had struggled with addictions. Yeah. And during the course of making the documentary, Angel and Nick's third sibling died, and Seth died, who was the person who was one of the great loves of my life. And had I not, Angel and I were there for each other, and not to say, God, the amount of fucking loss, it's been heart-wrenching. But I think it gave me a different level of empathy, a different way of looking at addiction, as more of a disease versus, it's not like somebody wakes up in the morning and is like, oh, I want to go and, be an addict.
I have to, I feel like if people are tuning in and they, everyone knows you from Punky Brewster, right? And
Punky power forever.
Punky power forever. But the thing that I hope, I know that your close friends and the people you socialize with, they know this, but for people who don't, I just feel like I want to be a defender of the kind of friend you are to your friends, and how deep you are on a soul level, and what you bring now as a director, and you've always kind of been this way. And I wonder if people, I don't think they realize that, because you made such an impact in pop culture, that separating that impact that you had on pop culture versus the human being that you are. I mean, every time I call you, it is not like, oh, hi, and what's going on? It's like on a familial friend level. And, the people that do know you, like we know you, it is always, what a good egg. You know what I mean? Like, what a good person.
It's almost impossible to pull off what you've pulled off, which is to have that sort of white-hot, young celebrity thing, but then have such a substantial career at this stage in the game.
You are going to make me cry.
But it's true.
And you know what's one of the things that's been so amazing, truly, is over the last year, I had the incredible experience to start to go to some of these conventions where you actually meet people who you've grown up with. And I can see all my bracelets that these beautiful beings have brought. And truly, you guys, it will make me cry. It is like the most healing, exquisite, beautiful experience to be able to meet the people that grew up with Punky and hug them and hold them, and they hug. It's like it has made my heart exponentially grow so much, and it's also been such a part of the healing journey, because as we've spoken about, like I had so many insecurities as a teenager, and then Kid 90 was like really this experience of self-love, because it's like I love people, but I didn't realize how much love back there was, and I really just, that was such an incredible experience. And now the experience of getting to meet people, and I've been traveling around the world and country, and like, I mean, it's been so
now you've had a real
amazing
evolution.
And so the Punky power, I'm like, if I'm 120 and people are calling me Punky, I will be so honored, because how could I be anything other than so grateful and thankful?
Well,
for
that's really
Punky.
positive.
Like forever.
Yeah, good.
She's like the superhero. She is my superhero.
Julia Walt, my girlfriend Julia,
the Hobbler.
People on this show know as the Hobbler.
Yeah.
Punky was like 3 years older than her. So when she was young, she wanted to be Punky.
When the show aired, I tuned in, and this is before we ever met each other. So it was exciting to get to know you. I mean, it's LA is interesting in that, right? You can see people on TV, and the era that we grew up in. You know, you're out there trying to get a job, and you wind up on the show. But behind the scenes, you're meeting other people that also want to be actors, and then get a show or don't get a show, and we're socializing as kid actors or in the business. And you know, this is before cell phones, so you are. You know, when you would come over, it must have sounded like a fun place, never coming to our house.
I mean,
right?
it was like, so much fun. Like your house was, I mean,
was Gail
both of our
good to you?
houses, oh my God, so great. Yeah. I mean, both of our houses were like so much fun, right?
I remember feeling like, where the hell do you live?
Because I lived like up in Burbank, like in the
it was a
mountaintops.
different part of the hills.
It was like the top of the mountains of Burbank. Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, I have never traveled so far in my life. That's what it felt like to go and see your mom.
It was called the Foothills, but it really was like there's only some hills, and it's unbelievable, right?
We lived in the canyon, and I was like going to another
Starlight
you
Bowl.
guys, I was by the Castaways.
Okay,
like
further than
literally it was Castaway. It was
Glendora or something like that.
I was born in Glendora. I was born in Glendora. That's so crazy, because I was supposed to be born in Topanga. No, that's like another hour and a half away. That's so weird. You must have just psychically picked up on that. I was supposed to be born in Topanga, and then I was supposed to be in at-home labor, and then they ran into complications.
Oh my God.
And at that time, the hospitals wouldn't take you if you weren't pre-registered, and the closest one was Glendora, California, an hour and a half away.
But your mom was like,
who is that beautiful woman?
are you doing drops or is Pat on the phone?
It's the Malibu Sheriff.
Oh my God.
It's the Malibu Sheriff.
Oh, you gotta put your headphones on.
Put your headphones on, yeah.
Am I going to hear music?
No.
Wait, what happened?
It's the Malibu
How about
Sheriff.
this? Is this better? Is this better?
No. So Soleil didn't have her headphones on. She didn't have the cans on. We have a very special guest on the phone.
Sorry, I was hearing music, so I had to take them off because I got easily distracted.
Soleil?
Yes?
This is Muldoon, and I never get to talk to you, and I just got word that you're on the show, so I wanted just to call in and reinforce everything. You're such a beautiful energy, and I have nothing but unbelievable fun memories of us up in the club, a bar, Bar One, and everything.
My brother-in-law, Patrick Muldoon,
charming as ever.
He's never this nice to me.
Were you guys like Ladue, LAX people?
No, but Patrick, do you remember?
We were Bar One.
Do you remember impersonations? I have these videos of us doing. Did I tell you about this? These impersonations, they're amazing. My taxi driver and your Godfather are stellar.
Wow. Well, oh,
He's like,
yeah.
I have no idea. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
More of that, please. You look amazing. I just tuned in. Wow. And I just called in because I never get to talk to you and just tell you I love you.
I love you.
Nice.
And I'm so, like, you're directing now, which I think is amazing. But if you ever want to do like a retro 90s documentary, why don't you do one about all the girls Ahmet slept with from 1990 to 1999?
I knew we were going to get this. Something.
Yeah, thanks.
That's
That's my brother.
I mean, it has to be like 3 hours long.
Brother to my wife.
It has to be like 3
Brother to
hours
my
long.
wife. Thank you.
Love you, Patrick.
Wait, oh my God, could you imagine? What if we did it on all the women both of you have slept
Yeah,
with? And then
exactly.
it would be like
7 hours
Yeah.
long.
Man, that's not fair, bro.
I'm just playing. Patrick, I love you. That meant so much to me.
Him talking about the
No,
women
I'm
I
just
slept with?
Know him saying nice things.
Oh, yeah,
to me.
that's true.
Very sweet.
I get to hang out with Pat tomorrow. I'm seeing you for
What do you
dinner.
guys do on the weekend? It sounds so fun. What do
We
you
barbecue, we cook.
You have to, like, Soleil, you have to pull into the
Yes,
Zappa house.
I-
Ahmet and Shayna's
yes.
house is Brando and Sheltinga are there always, and we just have a blast. The only problem is the holidays run around, and everybody in the family is obviously musically inclined, and we can never get through one cover song of any song.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Well. You can never get through one
So,
song.
Richard,
There you
I'm
go.
just telling you, I am practicing for you specifically. So, Interstate Love Song, I have down. And if I go through and mess up, I will not mess up. We're going to get all the way through the song. So, Ahmet, please learn the words.
Listen, every holiday, instead of doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we try to sing like metal, right? And it's really, I'm going to
They're
put
heavy
this
metal
all
holidays.
on Pat, right? Pat's the one who's like, no, guys, we can this is how this goes, and he's a perfectionist and because he's a great musician.
Right.
So I feel like this complaint is that you're rehearsing way too last minute, but there'll be a song that you have like under your fingers, like, no, let's do this. I'm like, I don't know what that song is. Like, come on, man, you have to know the song. No, I don't know
Dude, you
any
got-
Rolling Stones. None. Period.
No,
All right,
you gotta know
fine.
some
Can
Rolling
we all
Stones.
agree? Can we all agree?
Not
Richard,
one.
you play lead. I'll play rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
Ahmet, you got to learn the words to Interstate Love Song, and Brando, you got to learn the harmonies. We're done.
Okay, fine.
We're done.
Oh, yeah,
We're
it's
gonna get
fine.
through it.
Easy
But
peasy.
Is this happening on Christmas Eve?
Christmas night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christmas
Do you want to-
night.
You're welcome
night.
to
I
come.
mean, great. We do
So,
Christmas
we
Eve. I
gotta
may just have to
see
come
you.
over there.
We gotta
Okay,
pull
that's
into the
fantastic.
Zappa
There we
house.
go.
We got to see you over the holidays, please.
Before we let you go, do you mind? The last time I saw you last weekend for we watched football together and cook.
See? Oh my gosh, I was right. We used to go to football game. See, it was like Fast Times and Varsity
Yeah.
Blues coming together. And look at it. And now
it's a
here
big
we
deal.
are.
It's a big deal in our house. But
I
Pat,
get it.
did you
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I
experience?
ask Patrick? Did you go to USC? Is that why we went to the football games to see you play?
Yeah, I played. Yeah, I played football at SC.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Prior. Yeah.
Oh,
but
so-
it was prior to obviously like Days of Our Lives and all that stuff. So
So maybe we just went for fun.
Did you have a big crush on Patrick?
I'm sure I must have.
Is this
I
why
know.
you're
I had a
going
big
again?
crush on Soleil. What are you talking about? I had a crush on Soleil, but everybody did.
Everyone
So, yeah. But please, let's see you over the holidays,
Yes,
darling.
for sure.
Yeah. But Pat, just for my own ego, did you not have my famous chili crunch dog? Do you want to talk about it? Because I've been working on
Yes,
this.
I'm happy. I am very happy to talk about it because it's one of the greatest things.
Yeah.
I gotta say. So, Ahmet and I are very much into
Chili
or barbecue.
Yeah.
Right.
I love this.
So soul food, chili burgers, chili dogs, but this, he stepped it up. And so the chili was amazing. The hot dog was like grilled, not boiled. I can't do boiling hot dogs. It's like so disgusting. He knows how to do it. But then
Steamed, actually.
he crushed a gang of potato chips and put it in the chili with the cheese, so you are crunching your chili dog.
It's a spicy.
And it was,
do you like chili dogs?
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to have your chili dog, and I bet I would love it.
All right, here's
Yeah,
I like the grilled,
It's
it
really
made USC. It made USC giving the game away to Notre Dame a little easier, but it was rough. It was rough. I'm still sick about it. 666 is not good.
Are you going to move this on, guys?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
It's like,
All right.
Thanks for calling.
Unless you brought one for
Love
everybody.
you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You guys are so cute. I just like.
he's a great guy.
mean-
We might as well
TV
take
special.
some calls.
Yeah, oh, by the way, before we take a
Crank-
call,
Yeah.
before we take a call,
calls.
just a quick thanks to PD2 Fingers. He's been promoting
PD?
our merch.
Okay, PD
that's
Two
nice.
Fingers been promoting the merch, and nobody's been buying the merch. So come on,
No.
Come on.
Here's what we
I gotta
have.
pay for all of
PD
this.
Two Finger
the
made a
proceeds-
video.
Listen, I love your shirt.
Oh, well, this is this.
Well, that's
not our
different.
merch.
Let's not
That's a
promote that
different
merch.
shirt.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
But thank you.
That's a different
I
shirt.
love the
Just
shirt too. If you feel like
Patrick's texting.
getting these shirts,
Rocktails.
right? The proceeds for the Rocktail shirts go to Jen. Who she's
Wait, all of the proceeds?
Yeah.
you don't get any of it.
Whoa.
You don't get any of this until the end of the year. I think we said we were doing on this particular shirt.
On that particular shirt.
Yeah.
It's on the website. Go buy it.
Check it out. It not only are you helping to promote our show.
I get this?
Yeah, you should have one.
Maybe-
I mean, we can
Thank
get you a
you.
small
Maybe
one.
a smaller one, Brando?
Thank you.
All we have are these three.
Thank you.
We'll get you for the whole fam.
Yeah.
So we take calls on the show.
Yeah.
I like to talk about music is a big part of your life. You know, you go to. I mean, upstairs, I was asking you just some of your favorite tracks, and you started rattling off band names, and I was like, I don't even know any
Who
of
did
these
you
bands.
not know?
50% of the bands. that
No,
you're
when I
talking
said
about?
Bon Iver, were you like, you didn't?
I know who they are, but do I rock it? No, like you feel like you rock it.
How do you feel about the
When I
announcement?
said Young Thug, did you know who Young Thug was?
Yeah, but I don't know any rap music. Not even one. Not like there's 5 bands.
But you did know who the Thompson twins were.
You don't even know.
I mean, come on. I mean.
No. That's my Rolling Stones.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
That's my Rolling. Into the Gap is my White Album.
I mean,
it is my Sgt.
please.
Pepper.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so see.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I mean.
Depeche Mode. Yeah.
New Order.
Oh, of course.
I've been going through some, New Order kick recently that just, I mean, I love
track.
music.
K-Rock. Yeah. Do you have that track from the Betrayers?
I don't know which track.
The one I texted you.
Oh, that one. Hold on, let me see.
Do you know the Betrayers?
I don't feel like I'm super familiar with the Betrayers.
So ever since what's the guy's name who's like taking on like Ozzy's Youngblood, like
Wait. Oh, right.
it's like very theatrical.
I said Young Thug.
Yeah.
You said Young Blood.
Yeah, but this,
Right, yeah,
it's
no,
like
totally,
it's like big operatic
yes,
music.
right.
You've never heard this track?
I don't know that I have. Wait, maybe. Hold on.
She was born in Glendora to a loving
You said Young Blood. That's so fucking weird. It's so weird.
got a sack hard
You guys,
before she
wait,
could
hold on,
legally pitch.
This is weird.
You guys.
By age 8 she was famous for pigtails and sasses, solving adult problems in homeroom class. She was Punky by name, but that wasn't the twist. She became the first sitcom kid on every therapist list. Lost her dog, saved her building, saw
I
ghosts.
really bought into this. I was so convinced. You guys, he wrote a song for me?
This amazing SOLEIL Moon FRYE song is made from her Wikipedia page. We scanned her life like a laser disc and fed it to a robot on
I was never recovering from this.
rainbow boots to recognize emotional real. She's the VHS.
Oh my God.
You did what every guest does, which is I'm from Glendora. I'm from Glendora.
Wait, this is the bucket list that I didn't know I needed. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You came in, you're like, wait, you look at my Wikipedia page? When you came behind, you're like, looking on my desk. I'm like, yeah, well, that's why I was fucking late to my own show. I'm like, oh, yeah, if I can get this song done.
Oh my God, okay, officially crying.
2 guests in a row. I'm from Joshua Tree.
Oh my God, I'm never recovering this.
I'll send you the track.
I can't.
I'll send you the track. You'll rock it all the way home.
Oh my God, you guys. Wait, hold on. This reminds me. So, my daughter. My daughter Jagger. When Moves Like Jagger came out, her dad, when she was little, told her it was written about her.
Yeah.
And so she told all the kids in school.
Oh, no.
And so her whole life, she thought it was about her until one day someone was like, you mean Mick Jagger? I was like, no, what do you mean that song was written about? That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, no, well, this was literally written for
Oh my
you.
God. Oh my gosh, you guys.
It's solid.
You guys.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. I'm definitely crying. That is the best laugh. Oh my God.
We got someone on the horn.
Sorry, I can't.
It's ROCKTAILS. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking? We got the legendary, the icon SOLEIL MOON FRYE here in the studio.
I'm from Glendora.
I'm from Glendora. You really seeded it well early on by bringing Glendora. You really
did you know
great
that?
acting. You're like Glendora.
Television actor Ahmet Zappa.
You are such a. You deserve an Oscar.
Thank you.
Oscar.
An Oscar.
An Oscar.
That's right. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking?
Oh my God.
What the hell did I just hear? This is Joe from New Hampshire. Holy cow!
Hey man, good to hear your voice, bud.
Hey, just I'm finishing up some stuff for tailgating. Going to the Pats game, and I got a Halloween party tomorrow night. So caught me mid cooking.
What are you going as? You getting all dressed up?
Well, my wife had neck surgery 3 weeks ago. She had 3 bulging discs replaced.
So you're going as a surgeon?
Or are you going as her neck?
I'm going as a surgeon. Yes, I am. And she's going to. Yep, she's wearing a neck brace and everything. So
I hope she's okay.
Are you both going as like?
She is.
Joan Cusack from every 80s movie where she's like has the neck brace and like.
I'll send you the picture. You guys can laugh at it.
Okay, please do.
Wow. I'm still recovering.
So, my wife was so disappointed when your show got canceled, the 2021 show. She loved watching that.
Thank you. I had so much fun doing it. We had so much fun. Thank you so much. Send your wife my love.
We have super loyal rockaholics.
I love it.
That have been with us. We've been doing the show for, it's coming up on 10 years, maybe?
What?
Longer?
10 years?
Yeah. Or 5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's that?
2019.
Wow.
6 years.
6 years, 7 years.
2019.
I mean, a long time. I mean, maybe not 10 years, but a long time. And people have stayed with us for so long.
I can see why. I mean, my God, you write songs about people in the
Yeah, you're.
I'm from Albuquerque.
I'm from Glendora.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But
I was on that show.
Joe, aside from your wife liking SOLEIL, have you had a chance? By the way, have you seen Kid 90? Have you checked out any of her documentaries? Because you should. And the one that you're currently working, can I say?
Yeah, there's quite a I'm very fortunate to be doing what I love and making documentaries still. But yes, you can talk about anything.
Because I don't know
I haven't, but I will definitely wiki and check them out though.
You have to.
Streaming on Hulu now.
Yeah, check it out.
And Paramount Plus, the Carter family doc. Oh my God.
But SOLEIL alluded to this earlier, and again, you've been a lover of music, and then your last, it was one of the loves in your lifetime. You were, with someone very seriously who was, had a tremendous career, early 90s, right? And it continued.
Yeah.
Dynamic personality, and then we lost him, way too soon.
Yeah.
And this doc you're in the middle of making, so this is would you say this is your most personal film, or?
My dad and I had gone cross country many years ago when he was in the early stages of Alzheimer's, and that was incredibly personal, and made a documentary called Sonny Boy. And it was so personal that I kind of like locked it in the vault, you know. And with this one, I'm doing my best to not lock it in the vault, you know.
But you're
yeah,
80% through
I
it,
mean,
or no?
it's such a beautiful journey, you know. The documentary essentially has it started as a music documentary. Did you guys ever see the documentary Anvil?
Yeah,
I really thought I was making my Anvil. You know, I loved Anvil, and that was
on Crazy Town or just in music?
Yeah, because so Seth and I grew up together when we were little. So we went to like school together when we were like 12, 13 years old. I mean, literally, like we were that young. And so we were great friends.
Do you
from
mind
childhood.
talking about the school? It was like a Hollywood school.
Yeah, it was like a kind of pretend school. There was a lot of us there,
There's
like
seven
Bolt and Porky.
people.
Did you go there too? I mean,
I just
not a pretend school, but it was like it was a very small group of us. So we were really good friends, and then we didn't see each other for many years.
Seth
and then,
from Crazy Town.
Yes, and then we did, and then he reached out to me when he was doing this music video. I was about, I don't know, 21 or so, and I did a music video of his. And when Butterfly came out, and it was just like massive. So we caught up then, and then I didn't see him for...
Was there any flirting?
I don't even think our stuff was together. Like, I was on set, he was on set. It was like, hi, and I had already met Jason at that point, so no, I mean, I then hadn't seen him for 20-something years. I mean, it had been so long. And
can we just, for people who might not remember Crazy Town, do you play?
Sure.
They're like their big hit. Like it's so instantly recognizable.
I mean, they're so
You know. This was played everywhere.
Yeah. This and Starry-Eyed Surprise, and I mean, look at how beautiful he is.
Okay, so this is how small the world is. The girl in the video, her daughter is one of my daughter's good friends.
My goodness,
but it's like
wild. It's all there's no
LA.
degree of separation.
Right.
So anyway, so Seth is amazing, and so I hadn't seen him for many years, and then we reconnected.
Yeah.
And
because we all hung out together in Malibu and had like these fun nights. So I got to see you. After your divorce and this new relationship.
And so he was like the first person I hung out with after Jay and I went through our transformation, and he was sober, and we came together, and he was just such a wonderful part of our family, and then he relapsed, and we went on this incredible journey together, and he was so brave and courageous in his honesty around his struggles, and he has such a beautiful family. I love his sisters so much, and his son Halo, and I mean, just incredible. His mother, his father. I mean, just they are.
He's got a son named Halo.
Yes,
How did I miss
I know.
My daughter's name is Halo. I didn't realize that.
He has 3 sons, and
are they all named Halo?
No,
and a daughter named Arrow.
But anyway, so we went on this journey, and it was just an incredible journey. And he was so vulnerable and so honest, and what started as what I thought a music documentary really became a love story, and we ended up falling in love and going on this journey, and he was so proud of it because he really got the opportunity to watch the documentary before he passed away.
Wow!
And that was such a blessing because he was so proud of it, and he really wanted his life to be remembered and celebrated, and to be able to really have his life inspire change, because the reason it's called Werewolf in the Waves, and that's how he would describe the addiction, that sometimes he was stronger and sometimes it was stronger. And so it's such a beautiful story. And then the last year, it has been so, it just, the processes of grief and I mean, it really, as an outsider, you alluded to this. The hits kept coming, right? And that's not an easy. I mean, you were with us. You came and visited us in the beautiful home that we were all celebrating in, which now,
burned down, and but.
I mean, we were renting it for a period, and we were no longer living there. We had moved before the fires, but. It's such a, it's really like a time capsule of a period in life that was so beautiful, and touched our lives in so many ways.
We walked in, it was so casual. We were like, okay, we're going to go hang out as a family, and we ordered in.
Yeah, and to be clear, and you saw how healthy he was.
Yeah.
He was always so healthy around my family, and was always, the best version of himself. So it's been a really
coming over to see you, knowing that you had separated and you were no longer with your ex. So going into I'm going to go see my friend, and I was like, well, all right, well, I feel protective of you anyways, naturally, and so does Shayna, and so seeing Seth and seeing the two of you and your kids hanging out, I was like, wait, what? This is very, very different. This was like couldn't have been. Seth couldn't be more different than your the father of your kids, right? And I love Jay.
Who's amazing.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, so different in terms of, this is like you with like your musician guy. I mean, like, I don't know how else to describe it, but I just looking at you starry-eyed with Seth, loving everything, every word that came out of his mouth, but deep and fun and lots of over-ordering Mexican food that night. But I'm so sorry for your loss, and I haven't seen the film, but that's extraordinary that he got to see it. Were you guys still together?
No, we weren't together for a long time. So we were so fortunate because really, he was really healthy when he was with us, which was we were so fortunate for. So when he would go into his those experiences, he wasn't around us during those times. But we did stay great friends, so we stayed in touch. We were always in touch by phone. So even though I hadn't seen him for at least for some time before he passed away, but he would call and check in constantly, and we were always family. And his sisters I love his sisters so much, and I consider them family. And I've been so fortunate to spend time with Halo and our kids, and now for anyone who loves Seth and his music, you can go, and there's an incredible, beautiful, he has a beautiful space at Hollywood Forever, and I know that he's looking down on all of us and would love for people to go visit him there.
It's weird when you lose people, certainly our age, to addiction and complications from addiction, and you just see on TMZ or in the tabloids, the crazy stories, and I'm guilty of doing this too. You're like, that person is like, and there really is the human being in there that really is struggling, and it's a reminder. I not to be overly deep about this, but having my own people in my life prior to my wife that had their own struggles. You've been a rock, Brando, in my world from, we would go to meetings together, support groups together. If I'm
schmalling on.
Yeah, you don't really talk about it, but when you're ignorant to like, what do I do? Like, how do I even process these emotions? And you can feel very isolating and alone, and you don't know. And it is through the brotherhood and the sisterhood of people, that have kind of gone through something.
Right. Well, Hollywood is a nutty place for all that, because not just the people that grew up here, but the people that are drawn to Southern California, and they have been for 150 years.
Yeah.
Everyone with that deep pain and that God-shaped hole, they come to Southern California to reinvent, but that the pain doesn't leave.
Right.
And there's just so much wreckage. I mean, the valley is littered with the bones of...
And I think when you do have loss, like as far as grief is concerned, something that is so wild is how we can, for me, I tried to chase my grief away. I tried to, you go through all these different stages, and thank God that I was able to, put so much of that pain into the art, but the veil is so thin. I mean, I feel him with me.
Yeah,
constantly. He has such a exquisite heart, and one of my sons was telling the story of it being 4th of July, and that he put the boys, he was carrying the boys around, and there was someone who was outside of the candy store they were at who was having a hard time, right, or struggling there, and my son shared the story that he just talked to the person for 45 minutes to an hour. And for little kids to observe that, it was like they just saw that, we're all so much more alike than our differences, and I think that's the gift that he really gave us. And even, it's funny when you're in a relationship with someone and you go through all the different things. I mean, things like jealousy, whatever it is, right? Like the kind of things that now at this point in life, after, experiencing what we've experienced these last years, I remember seeing this beautiful woman, at the memorial, who was really one of the great loves of his life. And I haven't talked about this, I'm gonna get emotional talking about it. But I literally, I held her and I was like, thank you so much for sharing him, because at the end of the day, what's it all about, right?
Yeah.
And she was so mature about it and exquisite and beautiful. And in that moment, you go, all that stuff, right? Like when you're with someone and you get jealous, or they get, you have your whatever trust issues, or any of the stuff that you have in a relationship, that all just goes out the window. And if we could just live our lives with more empathy and compassion and understanding, to go, we have this finite, incredible moment of time here. Shouldn't we be living it in joy and love and being kind to each other and checking in on each other? And
no, we shouldn't. Is that the answer? The answer no. So or is it yes? I'm sorry, just tell me.
It's yes,
yes,
right?
It's yes.
I call Brando every morning at 9.
Because seriously, at the end of the day, it's just that thin. And so for me, he taught me about a love that was on a level that is just so unique, where it's anything that now I experience in love, it's got to be love that's of a great deal of freedom, where it's we just.
But this is the thing that I find fascinating about what you've shared. Yes, of course, what you were saying is, and thank you for sharing what you shared. We should all be open to being kinder and nicer to everyone, and have more understanding, and the things that our differences shouldn't divide us. We should accept people's differences as their uniqueness, right? I mean, and hold space for the fact that you might change your mind later on in life. So how you might feel about someone in that moment, right? We're not all perfect, certainly. But you're a reminder, because it's not all the time that you lose someone in your life. You hear about it, you get a text, or you see on social media, and then you're like, oh, that's terrible. You might know someone in that person's life, or at least in my circumstance. So hearing you talk about this in as a love in your life, it's a great example of, and a daily reminder that makes me kind of reflect back on my own family, or it's a lesson. I could have been nicer, I should have been nicer, or I could have been more empathetic. And I think that that wisdom comes with the age that we're at, and certainly in Los Angeles, it's a weird place. We've all lost so many people that we talk about, and it sucks to lose him, and it breaks my heart for you to see that journey. But you have so much joy. I mean, that's the whole thing. You're all smiles.
Thank you. I do feel so much joy, and really I feel him with me. So often,
right.
And it's so beautiful, because I think one of the treasures that we got to experience together is that sense of family, that he got to be, that there was, kids around, and he was cooking all the time, and barbecuing.
What was he making? What was his signature dish?
By the way, one of his, he was such a phenomenal chef. I mean, truly one of his great gifts, because he looked at it like music. And I'll say, recently, I actually had this very romantic night in the home with myself, where I literally was cooking, and I could hear him, because he always said cooking was like music, and so I could hear him leading me how to cook the food. So it's I was like, oh, I'm setting a table, you got a place setting, you know what I mean? So there are those moments where you're I can feel you here. But his specialty Well, he did everything. He would do these Korean barbecues that were just like unreal. But when you were talking about the hot dogs,
like
he would
wet
do this,
market style
he
Korean
would,
barbecue?
he would do like everything from the cucumbers to the the ribs. I mean, like the whole thing. He was crazy. The burritos he would make. I mean, it was just endless. The barbecuing. He would do these grilled hot dogs where he would slice the center and then he would input the caramelized onions and the pickle. I mean, he was an amazing chef. So I think he had like a dream, someday. I know, right?
Who would have known?
My point is, I think he got a sense, like he got the opportunity, like we got the opportunity to share that family time, which was really special, and I'm so thankful. And
I saw a second chance in his eyes with you,
and he gave me the incredible gift of 2 sisters who I consider family. Like,
That's awesome.
his sisters and Halo. I'm so fortunate. And he left us this gift of this beautiful piece of art in which he really, I think it's one of the most honest journeys exploring what it is like to live with the struggles that he faced. And I can only hope that it helps other people
when
to
can
not feel
people
so alone.
see this?
Right now, it's like it's literally I'm just about to like really find the right home for it. Like I literally the last year it was too painful to go back. I haven't been able to watch it since his passing. So it's time.
So this is your the next project that's coming.
Well,
out.
I'm in the midst of doing a few projects that I'm really excited about and that I'll be able to share with you soon. And this one, once it finds the right home and the right outlet, it will.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm really, I want it to, he really wanted to help people struggling. He really did. And it's one of those things you see him and he's so charismatic and it's something where every age, can just experience. It's him.
Do you feel like maybe you could give our rockaholics a soulful? Maybe you could be there as their support system right now.
Absolutely.
If we take a call.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, so this is a
very heavy conversation.
It's a heavy conversation. We don't have all night. We have dinner.
We didn't talk about making out. We didn't talk about Alfie Soda Pop Club. We didn't talk about the 80s.
But by the way, I think it's really important to talk about these things because I think so many people are suffering in silence.
For sure.
And certainly I think that's one of the reasons that I love.
You don't need to talk to me about like addiction in the family. I've literally lived through various versions of close friends, losing friends. I mean, we lost kids early, like before we even 20, some of our, right? I mean, you bring it up in Kid 90. I mean, Jonathan Brandis, how old was he when he passed?
Oh, 20s. It's devastating. I spoke to his mom the other day, though. We stay in touch. I love him so much. Oh, my goodness. Again.
Yeah.
And these are not, we talk about it, and these are not like, these were not friends of friends. These were really tight, close friends where it was like family, and that's where you go, God, that just, it's crazy.
But do you feel like maybe the most important thing you've done in your career was Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings?
1,000%. Do you know when I feel like it's most? Wait, I had the greatest experience there. So. The conventions that I told you are literally like
where
one
people
of the
are like, there's another Punky fan.
No.
Then someone comes up with
a pumpkin head. I might have to find this for you because literally I go to town and I decorate these things. I'm going to try to find this for you. And literally I decorated. I literally
Blood Wings
decorated.
is not a
Blood
great
Wings
movie.
is no joke. Are you kidding? My impaling scene is like one of the greatest.
Pumpkinhead 2 to Pumpkinhead. Like,
come on,
comparing Pumpkinhead the Original.
I mean,
with Lance Hendrickson.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, you and Devin.
Come on, I gotta find this. You might have to just pause for a second while I try to find this.
All right,
because literally, it is one of the great. I designed it. I painted nails on Pumpkinhead.
All right, well, while you're looking, let's take a call.
I'm gonna keep looking.
It's ROCKTAILS. Who are you? Where are you calling from? Pumpkinhead to Blood Wings. Oh, hello, Roz. How are you?
Can you?
Hey, Miss Soleil, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Talk into the phone, Roz.
Roz is a longtime caller. She's a badass drummer. And anytime you want to have, like, when we might have an oversight of like, oh, what's some music that's a female-led band or female drummer, anything. Roz is the
great. I love it.
Roz from New York.
Yeah. Hi, Roz.
New York. Hello. Do you have a book? Don't you have a book, Miss Soleil?
You know, I do. I have. A lifetime ago, I wrote a book, Happy Chaos, from punky to parenting.
Oh,
it was very. I mean,
it wasn't totally, like Alyssa Milano's Teens Team. Gotta let it out.
Yeah, Teens Team. And then I wrote a book on party planning, and it was like, let's get this party started. So, I mean, now the book would look very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
I think you're. I think you're so well. You're deep. I think. I didn't read. I hate to say this. I didn't read
Let's
your
get this party started.
No.
Do you want me to show you some pictures?
But I will now.
We should pull up some pictures from it.
I will now.
Punky to Parenting. You didn't read that one either.
I did not.
My parenting manual.
I think you're super new agey though. I have to say, like,
I am totally new agey. Oh my gosh. Meditation, by the way, is. I mean.
That's the whole thing. Is I don't know that you've been part of this. Is what I mean by how deep you are, Roz. Soleil is like.
Roz is gone.
Oh, Roz is gone. Well, Roz.
There's another person on the line, though.
Oh, we got another caller. It's ROCKTAILS. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking? Congratulations. You're going to talk to one of the deepest souls in Los Angeles. Who are you?
It's Petey.
Hey, Petey.
Hi, Pete.
And thank you.
And thank you for calling. Do you have a question for Soleil? This Petey Two Fingers?
Yeah.
Petey Two Fingers. Yeah. Musician.
Well, it's about my dear friend Voodoo Highway, fellow rocktailer. He lost 62 pounds last month, and he ended up he's in the hospital being treated for cancer.
Oh.
And he's the kindest person, the most loving person. He's got a thing about kindness to animals, and he's been a real positive influence on me. He was a guitar teacher, is what he did in his life.
Okay.
And he asked me. I was on the phone with him for about probably 15 hours over the past couple of days. And he asked me to let ROCKTAILS know what's going on. So I'm calling you guys so you can do the right thing however you handle it. You know, send positive vibes or prayers if you do that.
100%. So let's all hold hands.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to hold hands.
Okay.
He's kind of a private person. He's a musician. He goes by the handle of Voodoo Highway.
Okay, so Voodoo Highway. Go ahead, Soleil. Lead us in this prayer for Voodoo Highway.
Voodoo
Go
Highway.
ahead.
Try it.
Voodoo Highway. Okay. We are sending you love and light and healing and the collective consciousness to all come together and put love and light to you and your family and your loved ones.
And healing energy, recovery,
yes.
And you have friends that care about you. We're all of the rockaholics out there, all of the Punky Brewster fans out there are sending love and light to a speedy recovery. I hate hearing this. Thank you, Soleil.
Thank you.
I hate hearing like,
wow.
You know,
I would like to know his real name.
It's Voodoo Highway.
Because it's hard to be personal or Voodoo Highway.
Voodoo Highway. Life is a highway.
Oh my God, I've been listening to so much AC/DC lately. How about you?
That's not AC/DC.
That's Highway to Hell.
But I'm just saying. I've been listening to lately. You know that AC/DC was my first concert?
I'm going to be super gross. Was your first hookup to AC/DC?
Oh boy.
No, but I like to listen to it now before I go out.
Okay.
Waka waka waka. Oh, these aren't the droids I'm looking for.
Come on.
Two calls and then we're wrapping up.
Come on. We need a little injection of AC/DC.
Two calls and we're wrapping up.
Yeah. What was the hookup song? Do you have a hookup song? Do you remember or no?
I mean, what wasn't a hookup song?
No, you're first.
Yeah,
Is it imprinted on your mind?
So I mean, I have quite a few. So if we're going way, way back, you would have to go back to like LL Cool J, I Need Love, right?
That was your track?
Wow. When I'm alone on my road, is that right? Okay, so then, yeah. I mean, come on. But then we moved on to Tricky. Okay, wait, we gotta go on.
Wait,
Tricky.
this got you fired up?
I mean, come on. This is when I finally found my groove, right?
Okay, this is how Punky got her groove back. Okay. All right.
Do you mean you keep going through ages?
No.
Okay. Are you ready?
pitch that movie to Netflix on Monday. How Punky got her group back.
Should we go to the next stage? I mean, this is only the teen stage.
But, I mean,
come on. Let's put on some. How about we go to should we move on to like some Donny Hathaway or like Marvin Gaye?
That gets you fired up now?
Are you kidding? All right. Are you come on.
This is great.
Are you kidding me? Let's put on a little jealous guy here. Come on. I mean, come on.
Wow.
Are you kidding? Come on. I mean, come on. Are you kidding?
This is a panty dropper?
Are you kidding me?
Wait, hold on. So you're like someone's.
Donny Hathaway is one of the greatest voices in the history of music.
Kidding me?
But it's not.
I was dreaming
I'm like my underwear are off at that point.
Wow.
I mean, come
okay,
on.
all right.
Come on.
That's a real panty
Come on, Marvin Gaye. Are you kidding me?
Everyone knows Marvin Gaye's a panty dropper. Come on, but you're giving me some. That sounded like first of all like you're at a carnival. Like so, basically,
no.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to this.
It's getting you too hot.
This is too weird. Wait, we gotta change the song.
It's too steamy.
Change it immediately.
It's too steamy.
Put on some like we gotta put on some ACDC or something.
Is this too steamy?
Come on. Thank you. I mean, come on.
Wow. Listen, we have to go to dinner together. So if you're going to be like getting all the feels, is this like?
How about some sexual healing? Like, come on. What about? Come on. Come on.
Is this musical ecstasy for you?
Yeah, Portishead. Should we put on some Portishead or where should we go? Portishead or should we go to?
No, I like Portishead all day long.
Portishead? Should we go to some Portishead?
100%.
Let's go to Portishead.
No, we have to do more.
First, let's go. We're gonna do. Come on.
This is so good. Okay. All right. But,
I mean, come on.
But when I see you, I'm like instantly teleported back to like how fun it was to be dancing.
Sexy music with.
You and I hearing sexy music. Not weird, but
take the call. Let's go.
All right, it's ROCKTAILS. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking? Congratulations, the icon. SOLEIL Moon Frye.
Now you know so much about me, obviously.
Totally. Hello, who are you? Where are you calling from?
Italy.
He stays up all night. He's calling from Italy, right? And if you're lucky, he'll make a pizza after you.
I would love a pizza after me with some Marvin Gaye.
Sexual healing pizza? Or what would be the ingredients? What's the ingredients on the Punky Brewster sexual healing pizza?
I mean, it's like a wet rainbow pepperoni.
All right.
You got that, Chris? You picking this up?
Yeah. Yeah, listen, guys. I don't have any questions for you this week. I just wanted to say you guys are the most entertaining thing on YouTube by far. It's the best show to watch all week long. You guys are great.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
No problem.
Love you. How about a little Thompson twins? That would be a little. That's like really romantic.
Oh, that gets. Are these your? Is this phalanges? What is happening? You're like Thompson twins. I mean,
new order. Listen, new order.
Wait, what's happening when you're doing this?
I just get so excited. I'm like in a time continuum. It's so great.
Are these jazz hands, or because I see this and like it's like getting like you're talking about genitalia. I see this as like genitalia when you jazz.
All right, one more call and we're gone. Let's go.
I'm like, is it like what's happening? I don't know what's
had like so many highs and lows this episode. I mean, not lows, but like we've gone to some places.
We're insane. This is our last call of the night.
Last call
of the night.
Last call.
It's ROCKTAILS. Who are you? Where are you calling from? What are you drinking? Congratulations, icon SOLEIL Moon Frye. Thank you for being on ROCKTAILS. Do you have a question for this goddess?
Hi, this is Thomas. I'm calling from Norway, actually. So I guess this is Europe's second biggest band after Chris from Italy. But Soleil, I don't have a big question for you. I just want to say Punky Brewster was huge in Norway back in the day as well. So that was huge. But no. But thank you. I called in the pre-show. But Ahmet, this is a big question for you, or more like a compliment or whatever. I'm not just going to brag because I'm born in 1974, the same year you are. And my first band was, of course, Kiss. My first record was Dynasty. My first concert was Kiss 1994 Animalize, but one of the biggest shows I ever was at was in 1993 in Norway at the Calf Island. I saw Sea playing a fantastic festival. And I must admit that we saw you guys there with Scott Tunes, Mike Keneally, Joe Travers, and of course Rico on guitar. But you know, the guy that impressed, I think, most of us in the audience was, of course, Ahmet Zappa. And
I appreciate that. I appreciate
that. From Norway.
Yeah. I mean, tell us more. But, go deep on this.
Yeah. Why aren't you doing any more as a frontman, as a lead vocalist of any bands? I can't understand.
I mean, is this when we're announcing our new band that we're doing together?
Yeah.
I mean, is it too soon?
They're going to tour Norway.
We're touring.
Sincerely, I appreciate you calling in and saying that. It was a great time. I reflect back on the years I was playing with my brother. I don't know what his issues are. He's a real stick in the mud. But I'll tell you, I do miss going out there and playing, and I look back on that fondly, and I appreciate that. That's nice to hear.
It's amazing. He called
in the pregame show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were talking about how amazing your voice is.
You were a force to be reckoned with.
I did have a good time.
It was really impressive.
I do have to say, as a performer, and the good thing about age, I can sing all of those things now, right? But I have way more control, and I think I actually understand the process better. Like it was really challenging to be in a band because it's all new experiences, and you meet people, you just want to do a good job, and you don't have like a real understanding of like, or at least I didn't, what I could actually bring to the situation. So if I had a time machine and I could put my consciousness, back then, it would. I don't know. We could have been something much bigger.
But you're gonna release your new number one hit, right? Soleil Moon Frye.
Yeah. Let's go out with that track. This is important. So just listen to the lyrics for a second.
It's so good.
Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you next week.
Wow.
Thank you.
I laughed. I cried. Thank you.
Yeah, but really feel this.
I love you all.
Feel this. I love you, Soleil.
She was born in Glendora to a loving mama, new age witch. Got a sack hard before she could legally pitch. By age 8 she was famous for pigtails and sasses, solving adult problems in homeroom class. She was Punky by name, but that wasn't the twist. She became the first sitcom kid on every therapist list. Lost her dog, saved her building, solved ghosts, taught hugs, and somehow